What's going on, everybody? JT here, coming at you with another episode of Pokemon Go, and we've got like the best possible quality of life improvement in this game to date, so let's check it out. And this huge update is how to check our IVs in the game, so let's check it out real quick. Let's go to my recent Pokemon, and let's just click on this Heracross I caught. So, when we appraise it, it's gonna say, wow, look at it, it's really small. You know, the usual things that it said, usually at the end, but then it'll tell you where they caught it, but then if you see here, you can see what its attack, defense, and HP stats are, which is phenomenal. This is exact readings on what IVs you have. So if I were to read this correctly, it looks like it has a 4 in attack, about a 11 or 12 in defense, and I would say a 6 in HP, which is amazing. The fact that they added this is really good, especially for you guys that love PvP. This is how you can like check the exact stats on your Pokemon, because in the past it was like, well, its HP is really good, but I don't know what the other two stats are, and the only way you would ever really be able to figure that out is by checking out like a third-party app like PokeGenie or something like that. But another cool thing about this is, watch this. Would swipe over to the Cubone here, and it shows you the stats. You don't have to redo it for each Pokemon like you used to, which is amazing. So I love this, and as you can tell, this one was hatched, so it has way better IVs. And if it has full bars and it turns red like that, it has a 15, or basically perfect stat in HP, which is really cool. Now, another really cool thing they did is you can actually tell which Pokemon you have 100% IVs by doing this. You type in the number 4, and then you hit this little star here, and this is all the 100% Pokemon you have in your game, which is phenomenal. Now, say you're doing Community Day for Mudkip, which is coming up, and you want to know if you got yourself a 100%. Now you just gotta type in the 4-star, and literally every single Pokemon here will be a 100%, and that is a fantastic update. One of the best in my opinion. I am so happy, and as you can tell here, let's just click on the Shinx here. We already know it's 100% because he's 500 CP, but anyways, if you appraise him, look at that. It'll give you 3 stars, but everything is turned red, which is really cool. So now you know this is definitely a 100%, and you just swipe through them all here, they're all 100%. This is like the best update they could have possibly done, and I love it. Had to change out my location just a little bit. It's actually about to rain really soon, and I didn't want to get rained on, so we have a little bit of shelter here, but if it starts, I'm gonna have to head out real soon. But anyways, this is how you read the new appraisal system. So a guy named Radimus on Reddit made this chart on how to actually read this, and as you can see here, you can see 1 through 15, 1 being like a little tick, and then obviously 15 being a full red bar. Pretty easy to read, right? So basically, let's look over at our Heracross here now. It says it has about a 7 in attack. I would say this is a 13 in defense, and then a 11 in HP. So once you get around to actually learning how to read this correctly, you'll know your exact IVs, which is fantastic. Again, for you guys in PvP, this is probably your guys' update. I mean, the only thing like people like me really care about is if we have 100% or not. Like, as much as I like PvP, I don't really do it that much, but for all you PvPers, this is the best quality of life improvement you guys could have possibly asked for. But while we're on the topic of PvP, we are also seeing that there's a brand new way to do charge moves in the game now. Instead of machine gunning your phone until you actually get your charge move off, there's gonna be like a little mini game thing to do. So like as you see in the video here, like for Alligator, when you do Hydro Pump, it actually kind of looks like a fountain of water and you have to like trace your finger. But when you do things like Metal Claw or X-Scissor or something like that, you just kind of do little X thing. It's kind of cool. I like that they've done this. I don't know how well it'll come off with PvP, because the one fun thing about PvP is that sometimes you can actually like shield bait people, but if you see somebody going like this, people are gonna know what you're doing. So I'm like 50-50 on it. Again, I'm happy that I don't have to machine gun my phone constantly trying to get that power move out, but at the same time, it kind of gets rid of like the mystery of what is this person going to use against me, because, you know, obviously I can't really fake people out when I'm telling them directly like, oh, doing Hydro Pump, but that's just my opinion on it. And now that we got all that out of the way, let's go get some real shelter right now, because it is starting to rain, and I'm hoping it goes away soon, because today is the dinner raid hour, and I want to get a lot of Armored Mewtwo's. I know not everybody's overly excited about it, but I don't think he's going to come back for a really long time, and I want to get a good one just for myself. So fingers crossed this goes away soon, but yeah, let's hunker down for a bit and hope. Alright, so the Mewtwo raids have begun, and yeah, the weather's not gotten any better. I'm sure you're gonna hear it. Like, I'm under a tree right now, which is also not a great idea in Florida when there's lightning, but nonetheless, we've got like 20 people in here. There's only about like 4 or 5 raids around the lake right now. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of raid bosses around us that basically stop the Mewtwo's from showing up, but we'll get a couple Mewtwo's in. Hopefully this will die down a little bit. It looks like the major part of the storm is that way, which is great because obviously, you know, we don't want to be in the middle of a terrible maelstrom by the time like this is over, but we got a lot of lightning just basically flashing around us, so hopefully we'll be fine by the end of it. Okay, we brought down the first one, so at least we're getting it done soon. Like, the rain's actually picking up a lot. So let's see what we get here. We got a 1795, so not good. What we want is an 1821. That's a 100%. But whatever. Let's kind of catch this real quick. Not shiny, of course. It would be really cool if they added the shiny, but obviously I knew they weren't going to do it as much as I would love them to. And throw. That was a bad throw. We hit him on the knee on that one, but maybe. 1, 2. Nope, didn't think so. Throw number 2, throw. Wow, man, there's rain on my screen. That was terrible. 1, yep, didn't think so. I deserve that. And throw. Wow, how was that not an excellent curveball throw? Whatever. 1, 2. No. I don't really want this, but I kind of want it. And of course he attacked. There we go. Excellent curveball throw. Come on. 1, 2. And, all right, a great curveball throw. Maybe this one will be the one. What? Nope. Come on, throw. There we go. Excellent curveball. This should be good, right, Niantic? Please? What the heck? Throw. Excellent. Come on. 1. Okay, great curve. 1, 2. There we go. Okay, second to final ball. They made us really fight for this one, and it's not even that good. I don't know why I care that much. Let's see how good this thing is. It is... Okay, it's got a 15 in attack, which is cool, even though it's a defensive Mewtwo. And it's got about, say, 12 in defense and 11 in HP. Not bad. Whatever, let's do the next one. Okay, Mewtwo number 2 is down. Hopefully we'll get one in the 18s. That's what I want. And we get 1791. Jesus.
I haven't even broken.
Oh, but we did get friendship. And throw. Ooh, excellent curveball. At least I'm getting good at these excellent curveballs. That's all that matters. 1, 2, 3. Hey, first ball. Perfect. Let's go to the next one. Alright, this is gonna be the last Mewtwo. Unfortunately, we've only been able to do 4, but like this lake usually has like, I'd say 8 or 9 raids on it, but unfortunately, they've all been replaced by other raid bosses. That's the one thing I hope they patch out. Like, I like the fact that they do these dinner raid hours, but they also need to make it so that you can't run into any more bosses at that time, if that makes any sense, you know, so that the entire thing just turns into nothing but that raid boss, but whatever. And our final Mewtwo is a 1789. Didn't find anything over the 18s, which sucks, but nonetheless, I mean, I can't really complain. You know, we have an 1803 with 15 attack, but I do want to get a better one before they go away. I would love a perfect, but highly doubt that's going to happen at all, but whatever. We're having a good time. Excellent curveball as well, so maybe this will be the one, but knowing my track record, probably not. Yep, didn't think so. Throw! Don't break out. Alright, down to the final 2 balls. See if we get lucky here. You know what, actually, I'm going to wait. Drop it here. Alright, attack me. There we go, and throw. Excellent curve. Okay. Come on. 1, 2. Final ball. Final ball on our final Mewtwo. Come on. Throw. We'll know immediately. We got an excellent. We'll know immediately. If it shakes once, we're good. Oh, broke out. That's the first Mewtwo run from me. Oh well, what can you do? It wasn't that good at one anyways, but yeah, as you see around me here, like, all these other raid bosses. Like, there's a Mewtwo over there, but yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. It's kind of sad. I feel like we could do this one down the road here, but I don't think a lot of people want to, but whatever. Well, I'm sure, as you can tell, it has not gotten any better out there. In fact, it's gotten worse, but we do have some eggs hatching, so let's see what we get. And a normal Alolan Geodude. Man, it's not even cheesy. That's lame. Let's see if I get to see the rest of them. Oh, maybe they fixed it. Or maybe they made it worse. We'll see how it is. And... Abadoo. Okay, not great, but whatever. So it looks like we get to see them like one at a time. Like you leave it, and then you get to see the eggs again. So they're not like in order. Ah, another Badoo. Gross. Come on. And here's egg number 4. Come on. Please. Gross. Ugh. And that looks to be it. So sadly, we didn't get anything good at all, which is not that surprising because my luck with the eggs lately have been terrible. I must have just like hit the lottery and then suddenly now my luck's terrible. But anyways, what we're gonna do now is get some food real quick and then probably just wrap it up. But hopefully something cool will happen between then, so let's go. So yeah, this is a fun little surprise, friggin' digging through my stack and I found this shiny Drifloon in there. I don't know why this is in there, but I mean, not gonna complain. Obviously I completed the make a trade, quest, but must have gotten glitched out or something, but whatever. At least we actually are gonna get another shiny today, which I really wasn't expecting. I don't really know why I just didn't get this, but whatever. I'm gonna dig through this a little bit more. Maybe there'll be some more shinies in there, but kinda doubt it. See how good this is though. This is... Wow, it's not bad. 14 defense, 10 in attack, and high HP. That actually might be good for PvP. Again, I don't really do PvP, but nonetheless, it would be kind of fun if it was. Well, I'm gonna keep digging through the pile, see what we can find in our stack. Maybe there'll be another shiny in there, so if we run into something cool, we're gonna cut to it now. Oh. Hey. Yeah. Nothing really exciting happened. It rained more. Cool. Well, before I let you go, I've decided why not just evolve this shiny Nidoran male. I love this shiny, and when it turns into a shiny Nidoking, I absolutely love it. It's my favorite shiny of all of Gen 1, besides Magikarp and Gyarados. I think they're pretty good, but yeah, I love the fact that the colors basically just change. Instead of it looking purple, it gains the blue coloring of the female Nidoran, and when it turns into Nidorino, it's basically the same. I love it. Like, it keeps the nice, kinda grayish blue color with the spots and everything. It looks fantastic, and I love Nidorino in general. Like, when I was playing the game Blue, honestly, I fell in love with Nidorino, and then when I learned when you gave it a Moonstone and turned it into a freaking Nidoking, oh my god, it's amazing. And then when I finally got to see what shiny Nidoking looked like, I love it. It's just, the blue colors are so strong on it. Like, you're about to see it, there it is. Look at that. That looks so good. I absolutely love it. Like, I wish it had a Mega Evolution, to be honest with you. Like, this thing would be pretty incredible. So, I did some, like IV calculations once I figured out what the actual IVs were, and this thing might actually be really good for PvP, which, again, is something I don't really do too much. But I love Nidoking so much, I would love to have him, like, in a PvP team someday. So, let's power this one up, because I believe this one gets, like, very close to 1500. Like, this thing can get to, I believe it was, like, 1497 or something, so let's speed through this real quick. Okay, this should be the last power-up. There it is. It becomes a 1497. Okay, so I was correct. That's really cool. I love the fact that this is so, like, PvP-worthy, even though, again, I don't really use them for PvP, but yeah, I love the blue colors on this. Now, you may be wondering, why is this thing's name War Choco? Well, I've named it after my moderators. She's been super supportive ever since literally, like, the beginning of my channel. And yeah, of course, when she asked to be a shiny Nidoking, of course I had to make her a shiny Nidoking. But if you want to be named after one of my shinies, all you have to do is enter one of my live streams, and then every, like, 20 to 30 likes, we do a shiny naming, and all you have to do is answer the question I throw out and be the first one to do it, and you can be one of the shiny Pokemon in my collection. So if you want that to happen, check out my live streams. And on that note, this is going to be the end of the video, and if you've enjoyed it, and I really hope you have, please smash that like button for me, show me some love, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon so you know when I upload, and comment down below, how many Mewtwo's did you get during the dinner raid hour? Did you find yourself a shiny along the way? Please let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next one.